guys, so today we are going to be making some Dijon strapped deer. Hold on to your reins.
Hot brother with caramel, baby. Let's go.
Alrighty guys, so what you see in front of you is exactly what you need for this fantastic recipe that your boy Camomeleon, that's right, has come up with. Dijon strapped deer. The ingredients are as such. You're going to need some deer back straps. Now, I have about 6 deer back straps here. I like to make this about 5 or 6 deer back straps. So there's about 6 of them here. You're going to need some Dijon mustard, some lemon pepper, some ground cayenne red pepper, and some garlic, brightness, garlic salt. That's it, guys. So let's wash off our back straps and get to going. Alrighty guys, so we got our deer back straps here. So the first thing we're going to do is cut these little suckers loose. They've been in deep freeze for a while. We're just going to unwrap these guys. And they're individually wrapped in foil there. Alrighty guys, so I've actually taken out the deer straps out of their paper containers, and we're just going to take them out of their plastic holdings here and expose the beautiful, beautiful deer meat. And we got 3 back straps there, and there should be also 3 back straps in here. Now you want to remember one thing, guys, that again, like all my recipes, the stuff that I put in here is suggested amounts. If you feel that the recipe deserves to have more, hey, have at it. If you feel that the recipe needs less, hey, have at it. It's everybody's adjustment for whatever they want to do. So, and what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and rinse these guys off. So I'm going to take my hose here and just rinse them down real good. They've also been in deep freeze for a while. I got blessed with these deer back straps. I don't hunt, and I don't know anybody that hunts that could give me any deer meat, but the freezer that I bought actually had a bunch of food in it, and the guy that said that whoever buys the freezers can have all the food that was in there, and guys, there was a lot I threw away. A lot of deer meat I threw away just because it was just bad. But these deer straps were packed properly, and these were one of the positive things out of here. So we're going to take these deer back straps that are now rinsed off pretty well, and we're going to transfer them to a plate and get them seasoned, so sit tight. Alrighty guys, so we got our back straps on here, and some of you are already going, man, those are some small back straps, but hey, you can't beat it when it's free, right? So let's go ahead and get these guys seasoned up. So the first thing you want to go ahead and do with, and you can do this in any order particular, I'm just going to do it in this particular order. You want to take your garlic salt, and we're going to do the same thing on both sides. And again, like with any of my recipes, guys, it's seasoned to taste. Ground red pepper, that way I don't tell you to put this amount in there and you go, oh my god, that was too much. Because if you do, then it's your fault, not mine. So I'm pretty heavy on the seasoning. So, and then my favorite, the lemon pepper. I like my food heavily lemon pepper. So again, lemon pepper, seasoned to taste. And then guys, all you're going to do is flip it over, and you're going to do the exact same thing. So let me go ahead and do that. Alrighty guys, so we got them seasoned on both sides. So now the next very complicated step, is you get your little quart-sized bag, preferably Ziploc. I love Ziploc. And you take your back straps and you just drop them in that bag. Now you got your back straps in a bag. So what you want to do is you want to take your Dijon mustard and you're going to squirt some Dijon mustard in here. Now, guys, I can't tell you how much Dijon mustard to use because there is really no measurement. You want to put enough of Dijon mustard in here to coat it. Now, if you want them thickly coated, you're going to actually obviously have to put more in there. If you like them lightly coated, then you won't have to put as much in there. But you don't need much for this amount of meat that you have in here because it's pretty much going to coat rather well when you do that. So you're going to put it in there, you're going to seal it up, and then you're just going to do this number right here. You're just going to go in there and you're just going to mix everything up with your hands. Now, I didn't really add that much, guys. Maybe a few squirts, a few solid squirts in there. But it was enough to basically coat the meat, as you can see. You can see it's completely coated now with the Dijon mustard, and there's not much left in the bag left over. And that's kind of what you want. If you end up with like Dijon mustard all in the inside of here, chunks of it, you probably need to either keep going as far as mixing it, or you put too much in there. So it's really, I guess it's really not too much. Like I said, it's all you take. So if you want them thickly coated, you want more. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take this bag and you're going to kind of push the air out of it as much as possible. Seal it. And then you'll take this and put this in the refrigerator to marinate for 24 hours. Okay? So, let me go do that, and I will see y'all guys in 24 hours. Alrighty, guys, so we got our deer back straps all seasoned after about 24 hours, ready to go in that pan over there. Let me show you what I did. There's different ways you can do it, guys. I basically just took some olive oil, put it at the bottom of the pan, turn the pan on about medium heat, and that should be good enough to fry our deer back straps in. So this is going to get a little noisy because I have to turn the fan on above my stove here so it can vent, because there's really not any way to vent stuff out of this camper. So let me do that. We're going to put the deer straps in, so just take a look. Now, one of the things that you just want to do, guys, is you just want to cook it till it's brown on each side. Depending on where your heat is at, you can do that for about 5 minutes or so for each side. I'm going to go ahead and cover it up because I don't want stuff popping all over the place. But we're going to cook this for about 5 minutes on each side, then I'll bring you back. In preparation for your deer being done, guys, you want to get you a plate. I just got me a small saucepan here because I don't have really big pieces of the meat here. And you're going to put a paper towel down, a couple layer of paper towel. And basically what it's going to do is soak up all the grease once your deer is done cooking. Alrighty, guys, I've turned the heat down a little bit because they're done. Basically, I just wanted to show y'all what they look like. So they're seared on each side. And all I'm going to do is transfer them over. Turn off the stove there. Nice and seared. Little itty bitty baby one. I might get that with the eggs. Alrighty, guys, as a coup de grace, I like to throw some lemon pepper on top of them. And that's it, guys. They're ready to go. Gonna get to tasting this here in a few minutes, but until then, thank you guys. Appreciate y'all guys stopping in, and catch y'all guys the next time on Crock Grilling with Camel.